Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. I just went and did the awkwardly slow elevator ride so that you guys don't have to worry about that. Hilariously, I was watching a video, it was like, 10 changes to Mass Effect 1 in the Legendary Edition, and the first thing that they mentioned was that apparently in the Citadel you can skip the elevator rides. I feel like such a fool! Good to know for the future though. Alright, so...
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
You're welcome. This is all the good that I'm doing the galaxy. Yeah. Pity it's all for naught. Alright, so we're off to Feros. Today, tonight, whatever time of day it may be that you're watching this. Look at space! So beautiful. Wish I could travel out into space. Now, fun fact, the first many times that I played this through, I actually really hated Feros as a mission. And the last time I played it, I actually kind of enjoyed it. So I'm curious to see how I go this time around. I might even do some of the side quests here. What? Crazy. Another one of the changes that has been made is that any class can use any weapon, which is what I thought had changed. I think I mentioned it back in, I don't know, like video 2, 3 maybe. Alright, let's go with my fave peeps. So I'm hoping after this quest, mission thing, I'll get Rex's side quest.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Oh no! Buddy! Okay, sure. Okay, hilariously, the video said that the cover system has been improved, and I don't know, I questioned that one. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Maybe I'm just used to games that let you use anything as cover. That's so cool! I'm pretty sure that's different as well. Like, boxes never used to explode.
Perimeter clear.
Oh yes, my favorite. Oh yes, I think there's multiple of them. Good job, guys.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
What if I find
I just love that none of them stop me or anything. I'm just kind of waltzing on through. Don't mind me. Oh, got stuck by a door. That's awkward.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Okay, fine. I'll do all your work for you.
Securing point.
Oh gosh. Okay, I think I have to go up this way.
We got them all, Shepard. Enemy contact.
Feel free to, I don't know, like move? No? Okay. Holy moly! I know your kind.
We should update Vidan on the situation before we move on to wherever the Geth are bunkered. He's the closest thing left to proper channels.
Nah, I just think we'll keep on going, you know? Forget this proper channel business. Since when has Garrus been all about that anyways, you know? I feel like he was the wrong person to express that sentiment.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
We'll get going then.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so there's a couple of side quests here, which I've done a couple of times, and I might just do again for funsies because this video isn't going to be long enough as is.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
So he's complaining about a lack of food, and then when being offered a solution, he's like, nah.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure both of these side quests are in a relatively similar position. Need to figure out what that exclamation mark is there. Hold on, let me talk to you.
Commander, what can I do for you?
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
I feel like food and water shortages is not a mundane situation. Like, that's kind of slightly important. Maybe, unless I just don't understand how you go about colonizing a planet. That could definitely be the case.
Oh god, they're
Oh,
everywhere.
love, you just died.
All clear.
Okay, so just have to remember where I need to go for each of them.
I smell trouble.
I mean, can you like cover? Thank you. Okay, I think I understand how this works. I have to be pressing W whilst also pressing spacebar to take cover.
Area secured.
Okay,
This valve looks like part of a
that's
large
one done.
system. There are likely others we need to activate
Oh.
as well.
What? Tali? Oh, well, this is the food sitch. Too easy. Come at me, bros. Oh, okay, that's a bit too much. Cool. That's the food shortage sitch
Clear.
dealt with. Need to figure out where the water valves are, I guess. They're probably back the way that I came. Oh, excellent. Okay, we just got power. Sweet. Okay. So, I am assuming either this way or back the way we came will be another water.
Kill them all.
Surprise! Oh, no, okay, she's taking cover. Brilliant.
Think we got him, Commander.
Thanks, Tali. What would we do without you? Oh. Hey, buddy. Who are you and why are you here?
You don't want to go down there.
What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't. No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Ah! I'm trying to get to the...
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Heads up. Enemy sighted.
Huh. I've never actually come down this far before.
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless.
And
My people know this
obviously, having played this game before, I know exactly what he's alluding to. That's kind of interesting. I like how they did that. I wonder if I'll get to talk to him at the end of all things. Alright, so there's obviously another water switch somewhere, valve, whatever. I'm pretty sure... So that's where the food was. Don't think we can go in any of these. Nope, okay. So then there has to be a valve back the way we came, right? Because even though the water lines are running this way, there's no valves. Maybe I'll get them everything except water. Oh, there we are.
There's another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
Oh, that just... but there wasn't anything this way, was there? Okay, so I would have just edited the video. I just went back to check something because, you know, naturally I'm constantly second-guessing myself. And I do think there must be a valve up this way somewhere. Yeah, okay. Cool. One more thing to do down this way.
There! That did it! The system is active.
Oh, hello Krogan. Oh jeez.
All targets down.
Okay. I think that's all there is to do around here, so let's go back and report to Peeps. And then we can head off and do the actual quest. Mission. Thing. I guess this isn't a fantasy game, so it's technically not a quest. Oh, what? Where did you guys come from? Who invited you to the party? Not me. Yeah, take that, Brosquito. He gets stuck on the slope. Did you see that? His gun was pointing forwards, and yet his laser was pointing at me. These Geth weapons are just magic, I tell you. So, I mean, I have no idea if doing these side quests are actually going to help in any way, shape, or form. Like I said, I've only ever done them once. And I think I can actually just continue on with the main quest and report back to everyone once I'm done. So let's just do that to save some time. Should probably save the game at some point. Should also apparently level everyone up. Okay. Oh, dang it, I forgot I wanted to... Oh, cool, shotguns are open. Okay, just need to put some points in there at some point.
Watch out!
It's already 20 minutes into this video. It's alright, you're all good, guys. I believe in you. Hang in there. I'll be back. Just gonna take your Mako so you have no way out of here. Ha 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 ha.
And now to the Geth base. Something an intelligent mind expects to see.
And once again, according to the video that I watched, they said that they made the Mako a lot easier to drive, but I question that.
More chatter, Commander Shepard.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's only been a few days.
It's kind of the directions that I use on the keyboard don't actually relate to the directions that it goes in anymore, so I just am a bit confused. And again, I do understand that the mouse does have some kind of influence, but it's just sort of... how much influence? I do, though, I appreciate that you can shoot things at close range now. That's definitely improvement I'm here for.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They must be close enough to see us.
You bet they are. Let's go.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
Once again, don't mind me as I just walk through.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving, but the Geth really hit them hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
Yeah, we were actually just talking about your daughter, so I'm aware. Okay. A little bit further on the skyline, and then we are where we need to be. I've never actually looked into what all of that stuff was. No, I conveniently can't take the Mako in any further. Rude. Okay, I'm pressing backwards and all I'm doing is going forwards. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Nope, that's forwards. That's backwards. Okay. That's also backwards. That's... oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright.
The Geth certainly don't waste time moving in.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once
Ooh.
we are inside.
I saw that. Where'd that come from?
We got them all, Shepard.
Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm just gonna save it again. Oh, and we leveled up again. When does this keep happening? Yes, okay, good. She's got some points in shotgun. Done. I was gonna say I should look at their
This
equipment,
looks like a
but...
one-way drop, Commander.
Nom nom nom.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Alright, I'll look into it. Stay put until the field is down.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll just find a small hole to hide in until the field is down. Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
I mean, that's assuming locked doors are still working, right?
Perimeter clear.
Okay. This bit isn't too bad. It's a bit, it's slightly tedious because you're kind of going around in various circles.
Machine. Access encrypted files. No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
No, you gave our position away. That's what I want. Hold on. Whee!
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on Species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
No wonder they were behaving so strangely.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zoo's Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
We need to find that ship. Let's get moving.
Going to standby mode.
Okay, and we keep going. Yeah, they did.
The Geth used these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
The Geth don't waste much finessing their landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
It's an interesting thought. Can a creator... well... That's, I guess, a whole argument in and of itself. Oh, wrong way. No! Ah, running out of time. Ah! Let's try that again. It's too busy thinking about creation and created things. Yeah, there we are. Done. Good job, team.
Area secured.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, that didn't go where I wanted to go. Sorry, once again the game minimized. I don't know why it keeps doing this.
Negative contacts.
Okay, I thought there was something like plot-wise. I don't know if maybe that was it. I hope that was it. Either that or we just picked up some wicked cool loot. Is that everyone gone? Okay. I'm totally gonna run out of inventory space soon. Oh no! Ah! Oh no, I didn't mean to go that far. No! Okay, I don't think any of those consoles are usable.
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
I mean, I would, but, you know, cutscene time, yeah!
This is interesting, Commander Shepard. Of some kind.
It may be helpful. If we can dislodge even one claw, the ship may fall.
Okay, so this is a fun little puzzle. Don't know why, but I'm just gonna save. Okay, right, so we need to get the pressure within those two triangles. And it's all just finding the right combination.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with this Thorian creature. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Yeah, because, you know, we've worked as a team this far and now everyone's just like, nah, all for one, let's go, woo! Okay, I mean, the question is, how do we get out of here? This way. It's gonna be stuck in the room forever. No!
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could. I'll help them if you can tell me where to find the Thorian.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Oh wow, we got back here so quickly! Alright, let's go. And then this will be the first half of this mission done. Let's get her lined up. Kind of looks like there's tunnels here that you could go down, and I'm assuming that's where the people are that we heard on the radio. What is that? And why is it in my way?
Is there anybody? Is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bainham of Feros Colony. Please help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop! You're over!
How did she know this is where they were? Like, what? Okay, let's go.
You can't do this, John.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard, damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the exogenic database. I know what happened on Akuz. This doesn't have to end like that.
We can talk this out. Nobody needs to get hurt.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogenic wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
You're after the one unique thing Feros has. The Thorian.
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's
Oh
gonna miss a few
no!
colonists.
I don't have enough Paragon points. Oh, that's sad.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon or be prepared to use it.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on, come on!
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
It's my fault. I knew what was going on and I didn't do anything.
Don't you start. You do good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I like that the guards are just having a casual conversation in the background.
I'll deal with the Thorian, then make sure you're safe.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Commander.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path.
You could survive.
Okay, so while I'm here... Okay, so that's really the only gun that could improve on anything. Except you're using a shotgun. I don't like that heatsink capacity, but then we could do an upgrade that might help with that. So I think one of these... Oh, we need to give someone a combat scanner. Surely a heatsink would do that, no? Okay. So, anyways, what am I doing? Equipping my grenades. Which one? Here we are, grenade launcher. So I want anti-thorium gas, done. Wow, geez, that damage protection though, hey? But then I guess again I could give an upgrade that might help with that. Okay, good to know you can't wear your Tyrian armor. No wuzzes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna jump in the Mako and then save it and then take a break and come back and finish the rest of this level. It'll be a seamless transition, I hope. Alright, how was that for a seamless transition? I tell you what, when I, oh gosh. When I exited the game and stopped my recording software on my computer, I forgot about the recording app I have on my phone that records me. So it's just been sitting here recording away while I was out having a grand old time watching The West Wing with my dad. Whoops! It's not the worst I've done though. I actually forgot to turn it off once when I was going to bed. So then it was on for like 5 hours until my phone ran out of battery. Oh yes, we just leveled up. I heard that one. I gotcha. I gotcha. Let's do that. Okay. Guess I should start paying attention to barrier, maybe. I think this is like the most points that I've ever had in their skills. I don't know. It just seems to be a lot fuller than I ever remember it being. Okay, so this bit is fun for various reasons. No, I totally have my guns drawn. Don't do this to me, BioWare.
Take him out!
Like, take him out on a nice date?
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Let's do this. That's so... Okay. So the new, like, health displays and stuff, they show a shield bar, which I guess they don't actually have. But it throws me, because I keep thinking that everything must have a shield.
Fire in the hole!
Yeah. You're welcome, guys.
All clear.
Because I remember seeing it on the husks as well, and I was just like, since when have husks have shields? But, I'm assuming maybe for them it's not actually a thing. Oh, hey guys. Oh, well done. Nice shot. Okay, so let's see if we can draw these guys back at all.
They're definitely protecting the ship. We've got to move one of those.
Okay, that got no one. I think last time I played through I actually had to kill someone because the game like glitched and I couldn't do anything except to kill him. I forget what happened.
Here it comes! Incoming!
Oh, okay. I don't think that got any of the peeps. Excellent, done.
We got them all, Shepard.
tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to
Surely I could just throw a grenade, you know?
trust me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Shepard's just like, whatever. I cannot. Okay, I should save. This next bit again is not necessarily difficult, but it is a bit tedious. Kind of sums up this particular mission. This random cutscene. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, look at my Paragon points! Alright, let's go back and talk to the guy. See if we can't get him to see reason.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Keela. What is that?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren, something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then Cold Ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the growth.
I like that they have to put their hands up. Oh, I just hit the microphone, so I was... But that they, like, have to put their arms up like zombies when they run. Like, you see them stop, and their arms go down. And they start running, and it's like, yes, I'm coming for you.
We've stung it, I'm sure of that. We need to find more of these things.
I actually kind of feel bad for the Thorian. Like, sure, it's being a bit of a pain, and is obviously being portrayed as an evil creature. But that doesn't mean that we have to do what we're going to do to it.
it comes!
We got them all, Shepard.
Oh, I'm out of grenades. Oh, sad face. Ew. Please do not throw up on me like that. What, Karis? Why are you using your pistol? Jeez, have you been using that this whole time?
That's it. Bag them and tag them.
Jeez Louise, buddy. Wait. What? Why are you guys using your pistols? Probably should have changed the upgrades to anti-personnel as well, but oh well. Okay, I think there's one more to go. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, hello! Oh, yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks for that, buddy. I don't really use barrier. I probably need to make better use of it. Oh, wait, the other guys. Okay.
We're on the right track.
Oh! Hi. Ali, you're in my way. Good job, though. Good with that shotgun. Oh, hello! Missed one.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you alright?
I saw... something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony.
Yeah.
Thank you, Commander.
Little nowhere colonies, aren't they the best? Okay, so I need to go find all the people relating to the side quests that I did before. So I know where 2 of them are. I don't know what to do about the power cells though. I'm assuming maybe they're out the front here. Maybe, yes. Okay, just looking at all the exclamation marks.
It doesn't hurt anymore. I can think my own thoughts again. We have a chance to start over, thanks to you. Food is still our immediate concern, but we'll manage.
I took out what looked like the oldest of the Varen. The rest are yours.
That's great. I mean, Varen tastes horrible, but with the Geth gone, I can organize a hunt. Thank you for not abandoning us like everyone else.
I should go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
No, maybe if I had have handed all these quests in, I would have had enough Paragon points. Dang it.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
Wow, I was just talking to myself then. That was totally the same voice actress.
Have you given any thought to helping us with our water troubles?
The water's back on again.
Really? I'll need to get the relays going then. Thanks for your help.
No wasses. Oh wow. Everyone's paying me, yes. It's backwater colony that's in need of, you know, dire help. Just give me all your money, yes. So as I got a bit confused about where I needed to go.
Stand by, shore
No,
party.
it will not be decontaminated. No! Ha 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 ha! You bring all the. Ooh.
Decontamination.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid.
I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Jeez, politics. Don't assume anything about me and my feelings towards other races. Thank you very much. Okay. On that note, this is where I'll leave this video. Thank you as always for coming along on this ride. I appreciate it. Anyone who's watching, anyone who's dropping likes, comments, whatever else in between. And on that note, I shall see you on the flip side. Bye!